Imagine a video publisher who wants to expand their reach to a global audience by localizing their content for different languages and regions. They have a popular video on their channel, but it's only in English, and they want to make it accessible to Spanish-speaking viewers. They upload their video to our AI video localization studio, select the target language, and wait for the output. The studio transcribes the speech in the video, translates it into Spanish, generates a natural-sounding voiceover, adds captions, and renders the finalized video in the desired format. The user interacts with our product by uploading their video file and selecting the desired output language. The input boundary is defined by the video file on the target language, while the output boundary is the localized video file with the translated audio, captions, and any other requested features. Our product handles the complex tasks of speech recognition, translation, voice synthesis, and video rendering, making it easy for the user to produce high-quality, localized content. Behind the scenes, our product relies on a robust architecture that leverages multiple repositories to achieve its goals. The Claude Code Video Toolkit repository plays a crucial role in media processing, providing a comprehensive set of tools for video production, including script writing, scene definition, audio synchronization, and render pipeline automation. This toolkit is the foundation of our product's media processing capabilities, enabling us to generate high-quality video content. The Whisper repository is responsible for speech recognition, utilizing OpenAI's open-source speech recognition model to transcribe the audio in the input video. This model is highly accurate and supports multiple languages, making it an essential component of our localization process. The Onyx repository contributes to our product's language capabilities, providing a self-hosted, enterprise-level language model that enables advanced features like language translation, text generation, and conversation management. In addition to these core repositories, our product also utilizes the Recharts repository for dashboard and visualization purposes, allowing us to provide users with informative and engaging interfaces. Finally, the container repository ensures seamless deployment and management of our product, providing a reliable and efficient way to run our application in various environments. By combining the strengths of these repositories, our AI Video Localization Studio offers a powerful and user-friendly solution for video publishers looking to expand their global reach. With its advanced speech recognition, translation, and media processing capabilities, our product makes it easy to produce high-quality, localized content that resonates with diverse audiences worldwide. Authentication is handled via API tokens. Each service authenticates requests through credential validation, ensuring only authorized pipeline stages can write output. As a video publisher submits a request to localize a video, the process kicks off with the Claude Code Video Toolkit, which acts as the media processing engine. This toolkit receives the video file and breaks it down into its constituent parts, such as audio, script, and visuals. The audio component is then passed to the Whisper repository, which handles speech recognition. Whisper transcribes the audio into text using its advanced speech recognition capabilities and returns the transcription to the Claude Code Video Toolkit. The transcription is then used to generate a translated script, which is passed to the Onyx repository, a self-hosted language model platform. Onyx takes the translated script and generates a voiced-over audio file using its text-to-speech capabilities. This audio file is then returned to the Claude Code Video Toolkit, which combines it with the original visuals to create a new, localized video. Throughout this process, the Recharts repository plays a crucial role in providing a dashboard for monitoring and tracking the localization process. Recharts generates visualizations and charts to display the progress of the localization, allowing video publishers to track the status of their requests. The container repository, which provides a DevOps platform, ensures that all the components are properly containerized and orchestrated, allowing for seamless communication and data exchange between the different services. As the localized video is being generated, the data flow is managed by the Claude Code Video Toolkit, which coordinates the interactions between the various repositories. The toolkit ensures that each component receives the necessary input and produces the required output, allowing the localization process to proceed smoothly. The final localized video is then stored in a designated storage entity, such as a cloud-based storage service, and made available to the video publisher. The API contracts between the repositories are well defined, with each component exposing a specific interface for receiving input and producing output. For example, the Whisper repository exposes a speech recognition API, which is used by the Claude Code Video Toolkit to transcribe the audio. Similarly, the Onyx repository exposes a text-to-speech API, which is used by the Claude Code Video Toolkit to generate the voiced-over audio file. These API contracts ensure that the interactions between the repositories are consistent and reliable, allowing for efficient and accurate localization of videos. To build a minimum viable product, we can start by integrating the Claude Code Video Toolkit with Whisper for speech recognition and Onyx for large language model capabilities. The Claude Code Video Toolkit can handle video production, while Whisper can transcribe and translate speech, and Onyx can provide advanced language understanding. We can use Recharts to create dashboards for monitoring and analytics, and Container for managing and deploying our application. A practical build order would be to first set up the Claude Code Video Toolkit and Whisper, and test their integration by transcribing and translating a sample video. Next, we can integrate Onyx to enable more advanced language capabilities, such as summarization and question answering. We can then use Recharts to create dashboards to monitor the performance of our application, and finally, use Container to manage and deploy our application. For testing, we can write unit tests to verify the integration of each component, and then write end-to-end tests to verify the entire workflow. For example, we can test the speech recognition capabilities of Whisper by feeding it a sample audio file and verifying the transcription output. We can then test the integration of Whisper with the Claude Code Video Toolkit by feeding it a sample video and verifying the translated subtitles. For local development, we can use a tool like Container to manage and deploy our application locally. We can also use a tool like Docker to create a local environment that mimics our production environment. To handle background jobs such as video processing and speech recognition, we can use a job queue like Celery or RabbitMQ. For example, when a user uploads a video, we can add a job to the queue to process the video, and then use a worker to execute the job. In terms of production deployment, we can use a cloud provider like AWS or Google Cloud to host our application. We can use a container orchestration tool like Kubernetes to manage and deploy our containers, and a load balancer to distribute traffic to our application. We can also use a monitoring tool like Prometheus to monitor the performance of our application, and a logging tool like Elk to log and analyze errors. For example, we can use the command deploy to cloud to deploy our application to the cloud, and then use the command scale up to increase the number of containers and handle increased traffic. The Claude Code Video Toolkit streamlines video localization by orchestrating transcription, translation, voiceover, and rendering. Start by running setup to configure cloud GPU credentials, file storage, and voice settings. This command guides you through linking services like Cloudflare R2 for storage and Modal for compute. Once set up, use Video to select a template, input your source video's script or audio, and let the toolkit transcribe speech with Whisper, translate text using Onyx's LLM integration, generate voiceovers via Qwen3 TTS, and burn captions using built-in tools. For multilingual projects, Whisper supports 99 languages out of the box, though accuracy may vary with heavy accents or background noise. Onyx powers advanced workflows like RAG, retrieval augmented generation, for context-aware translations and deep research for factual accuracy. Deploy Onyx via Docker or Kubernetes, connecting it to your preferred LLM provider self-hosted or proprietary. It requires configuring connectors for web search or file creation, and its voice mode enables real-time speech-to-text during reviews. Visualize workflow metrics with Recharts, embedding its React components into your dashboard to track video processing times, cost per minute, or language coverage. Initialize a chart with import line chart Yaxis from Recharts, then pass your dataset to monitor localization efficiency. For macOS users, Container simplifies running Linux workflows locally. Install the .pg file from GitHub, then execute container run. Interactive. Tie your image to test images before deployment. Note it's optimized for Apple Silicon and macOS 26 Plus, with no support for older systems. To begin, install Whisper via pip install OpenA Whisper and transcribe a test audio file with Whisper Your File MP3, model base. How do you plan to handle regional dialects in your target markets?